Oh boy. I'm Mark. He's Rob.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Majora's Mask, Cozy Lore playthrough. Have you taken a look yet?
At the video?
We're blowing up on YouTube.
Woo!
Woo!
At least 13 views.
Might be more than that. I don't recall how many it was, but this is back to the kind of content people come here for.
Hey.
I'm not going to re-explain what it is we're doing, because I think I went on and on about that for like 20 minutes in the last episode, but it's been, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Something like that.
I mean, we're finally
bad
back.
at this.
Yep, it's probably going to keep going like that, but I might do a few here and there on my own.
We have big boy jobs.
Yep.
And with conflicting schedules, unfortunately.
And on top of which, like, when they do align, we're usually so fucking beat. At least one of us is.
Or drunk, or...
Well, drunk never stopped us.
No.
So
it's only improved over time.
Most of our videos, at least one of us is drunk. That's the weird thing. We're not both. Almost ever.
I think the last story is the only one where we are both unequivocally...
That's hard to go back and watch. Have you looked at that?
No.
That is rough. And I don't mean like the content's rough. I mean like I can hear the liver damage.
Oh.
And also I had only been drinking for like a week.
Yeah, we were both in it. I think I got, what was it, the Yeti? Like some...
Yeah, Yeti and...
Snowman...
Yeti, Morimoto, Soba Ale.
I liked that soda ale. You did not.
I did not, but I drank it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought everything tasted terrible, because that was like the second night of my life I had ever had alcohol. And it's on video, which makes it really rough. Maybe it's rougher for me to watch. Oops. Sorry about
That's
that.
going to be a thud.
That's going to be a thud, and I'm not going to edit it, because I don't have any fucking editing software. I'm using...
You're getting this raw.
As it's always been. We have like one video edited like for
content.
No, not for content. Like the Castlevania one.
Yes, I know. That was edited to be content.
Yeah, because otherwise that was like an hour cut down to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's. I still think that's our best video.
Our best?
Yeah. I don't know. The potatoes is pretty good. I just lost my shit.
I'm trying to think what my favorite is. And some of these are on different channels, so that's why it's a little difficult to talk about here. I was thinking about pulling them all over.
Yeah, it's there's good and bad to that. I mean, there's a lot of content that we could put here, but is also we did it differently. I don't know. Did we?
Sort of. We did stuff a little bit differently on the other channel. Anyway, don't want to bore them too much with that.
Wrong place, buddy.
So yeah, the goal here was that we're going to... I just said I wouldn't reiterate this, but... Oh, here we go. Okay. There should be a hole. They usually... Yeah.
Yeah, the butterflies hang out.
Mm-hmm. Just want to see what's down in this one. I haven't gone back and done any research for this just yet. Like that I know what I'm going for, or reread a bunch of trivia or anything. So
yeah, this is all just brain box.
Yeah, just as I remember stuff. This isn't a perfect playthrough, or like my original take on this, I was sitting there with printed out Wikipedia articles and wiki articles. That kind of hard to talk while I'm doing this. That I was just reading like the full pages as I ran across characters.
Yeah, and it you know, there's benefit to that, but it's also...
But you guys can go do that.
Read the at that point, you're just stopping. You're either pausing or you're running around in a circle.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really provide much.
P-hats, I don't have much interesting on. I heard a story about where they come from, like the idea for them, but I forget it.
Oh man.
It was on a YouTube video. It was just, I think it was speculation, honestly. I slowed time, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Slowed.
So, what I'd like to do on my very first cycle outside of being stuck as a Deku Scrub is I like to get the bunny hood, usually. And on my cycles, on my menstrual cycles, I like to focus on usually one goal. If I see something along the way, I'll go grab it. But fuck
See
me.
something, say something.
Yeah, basically. Let's try not to do that again.
No, do it again.
Well, I want to get out of here because there's the weird bird guy that
Oh,
grabs your stuff like permanently. Oh shit. What's his name?
Fuck if I know.
Takuri. I'm sure he's from some Japanese folklore.
Takuri.
Actually, you know what I'll do rather than... no, fuck it. I will. Run right into him. Nope. Let me just grab the bunny hood right quick. A lot of people didn't know this. I get what? I get a ton of comments to this day back on my getting the bunny hood like early video thing. People don't know you can just go get it.
Oh.
They wait until they get the powder keg.
Oh, what?
To blow up the rock?
Yeah.
I don't have a bottle. No. Nah, I'll grab that. Takuri bit me. Yeah, they wait until after the Snowhead dungeon, and then they come get it. And I feel pretty bad. This is the kind of stuff I used to edit out here. You reading about them?
I'm getting nothing.
Like, I know chain chomps where Miyamoto got, like, chased by some dog on a chain.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure Takuri or P-Hats must be from that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gotta be, like, some creepy...
Anyway, if you skip ahead to the dawn of the third day...
Yeah, the rock's gone.
The rock's gone.
And you can go through, you can do the chickens.
No, but I can't do this yet without the Bremen mask.
Oh, because you gotta do the... Yeah, you gotta lead them around.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're okay. It's on the second day. That's when you get the Bremen mask anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
Will do. And maybe I'll toss in Kamaro's mask. Kamaro is kind of interesting because there's like no backstory to him. And I don't know if you remember Kamaro. He's the guy he's like a ghost and he's dancing on that mushroom rock.
Yes,
at midnight,
yes.
And he just says some weird shit and then kind of pieces out.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that's sort of it. So we'll read through carefully and see if we can piece anything together, but I don't think there's much. There's also not a terrible amount out here that means anything. If you go in there, I think you get a cutscene or something about Skull Kid. There's the drawing that Skull Kid did on one of the trees that they force you to look at, so that's not really deep at all. The most interesting to me, and I still don't recall why they're there, is when you look out the telescope, you can see
those guys dancing on the rocks.
But then they're not out there, and what I need to check on this playthrough is whether or not they're out there with the lens of truth, and see if they're hidden. I'm gonna want to probably speed time up. I forget if he comes out at a certain time. No, he doesn't. He's here at night, I think. Or when there's rain. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Is that him?
No. I'm looking for Guru Guru. I have to listen to his story. Like Titus. Listen to my story.
Ha, ha, ha.
Nah, you ain't here yet.
Right.
Because you've played some of this on 3DS, right? About halfway up to Snowhead. I think we confirmed that, but there was so many weeks ago.
I played through most of Snowhead. What was the dungeon after Snowhead? Was this the...
Great Bay.
No,
you didn't do that. You didn't do any of that.
I might have gotten into Snowhead and called it.
Here we go.
Hey, buddy.
And you just gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
Think about the past to keep my mind off the bad.
There's a sweet jazz range of this song.
There's a lot of sweet things to do with this. So
I'd have to remember the composer of them.
what he's got there is organ grinder, and there's not a lot to it. Just for a second there, I thought it had a bunch of writing on it, but no, that's just like speaker holes and such.
It does appear to be a mechanical box.
Yep. He was part of a carnival troupe. The animal is wife and man join. Man's an animal. There's one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's how we got. Okay.
And he hands it off. But I forget in which belonged to the leader of the animal tribe. In which language localization he killed the dog.
Oh.
Leader was a good instructor. His adults in an instant.
Yeah, don't you lead the chickens around and then the next day you come back and they're cuckoos and you do something with that, don't you?
Yeah. Grog wants to see them become adults before he dies.
Yes.
And then that was his life's dream, so he just gives you the mask after that. There's nothing else that he wants. So we've got that. What we could do, and the reason that I sped time back up, is to head over... Well, it doesn't matter which way I go. Is to head over here and grab Kamaro's mask at midnight. May as well. Since we're just waiting for the dawn of the third day anyway.
Yeah, wasting time.
Did you ever come across this as a kid? You never played, did you?
No, my parents did not buy any Japanese-made games for me. I think Gran Turismo was like one of the first. Did not have Final Fantasies, did not have like Breath of the Fire.
If you did.
Yeah, I mean, it was sports games or racing games or, that was it. This stuff was weird and I should be reading books or...
Oh, they knew it was Japanese and avoided it for that reason?
No, I don't believe it was because of that.
But they tended to be weird.
They tended to be weird, and it also, like, the amount of story-driven games that I got was low.
Little to none.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Is what it is.
I guess I would have liked a few more racing games myself, but...
Yeah, like...
I had
I
Ford
think we've
truck
spoken
racing.
about it. Yes.
I had Corvette.
I had Corvette.
Yeah, it was just called Corvette.
Yep. PS2?
Yes.
Yeah, I had that one.
I got them in a pack together. They came shrink wrapped together.
We might have had the same pack.
And there was a third.
Oh man, I cannot remember it for the life
No, I didn't have Mario. I didn't own Mario Kart.
Yeah, I had Mario Kart.
I
think but that was leading me to, I think we spoke about it before, but I still think Mario Kart is my favorite game of all time.
Favorite game?
Yeah. I thought
it was Ace Combat.
I love Ace Combat. Ace Combat is fantastic. Mario Kart is still more fun.
Mario Kart 64.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what video games were to me as a child. Was like, let's put this thing on the floor in the family room and gather around the television and have fun. Like, there was zero story, there was zero purpose. It was just, I'm gonna throw that shell at you and we're gonna laugh about it.
You know what I'm realizing right now? I won't cut this topic, but this is the only channel I can think of that just doesn't have waiting cut and people just talk.
Yeah.
During waiting.
That's why we are how we are.
Well, we'd be talking anyway. The same exact conversation. So, may as well just leave it in. It's gaming related.
Yeah, we've never we're gonna sit around and play video games, and why not put it on the internet and get those big AdSense bucks?
Oh, I'm not getting any of those anymore because I have under 1,000 subs.
The biggest AdSense bucks.
I was at $99 out of 100 for a payout.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Jobs or whoever cut me out of it.
Wozniak.
Yeah. I know. Well, wait. Not Wozniak. It wasn't Wozniak. It was the lady. Owns YouTube or whatever. Not owns it, but the CEO of YouTube is that lady. I forget her name right now.
How?
Helen Keller?
No. We do it because we're gonna fucking do it, and it's
and you turned off the last game.
It's what people do these days. Man, okay. I can only look at the fucking
Nope, no time.
Evangelion pachinko for so long. So is he an alien or is he a person, a ghost?
He's a ghost.
But look at his eyes, man.
Yep.
So a translation.
I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I'd taught my new dance to someone. Well, hold on, I forget how to play it. Before I go diving in there. Left, right, down.
Yeah, really. You got a real good angle of the bulge.
Oh, yeah. I got bulge cam. And he's going to talk to me a little bit more, and then
fuck off.
That you don't get any more about this.
So it's your fairy is hanging out around him?
Around the conversation. No, she's moving with him when he janks around. Because he's targeted, I could see target and talk to him from a distance.
Yeah.
Spread my dance across the world, train its followers. I have taught it to you, now make it into a popular dance craze. And you get a little mask of his head. Use it to teach his dance to the world so his moves can become as popular as he had hoped.
Creepy ass, stapled up.
And what killed him? Why is he here? Why is he... Well, I get why he's stuck here, because he didn't get to pass along his dance. Counting on you. And that's it.
That's it forever.
That's it. I don't even think he comes back on future cycles because I've done that now. And I have his mask.
Who knows?
And there's only really one thing to do with it.
Yes, go teach the dancers his fucking dance.
Yep. Did you use a guide at all when you were playing, or did you just kind of finagle stuff?
I used a guide only to tell me, I would look at the names of the sections. So it would be, the swamp, then this, then this. And I wouldn't use it for, how to solve any puzzle or, what I needed. Before or after that. You want me to run for a...
Nope. Just leave it for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't use it for, what I needed or what I had to put where or, any of the puzzles or dungeons or anything. I just used it to, objective pointer me. Because, yes, I could have just wandered around and figured it out. But fuck, I don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got, Ace Combat to play. Just fantastic.
I have a freakish amount of time for this. Yeah, so that's...
I'm so glad Ace Combat was good.
Yeah, that Ace Combat 7 came out after 6 years more.
Yeah.
10 years since the last main numbered one.
I couldn't tell you exactly.
This guard is what?
Pardon. They're begging for it.
Oh, yeah. Every joke has already been made.
Yeah.
Sick.
They got them weird lips, though.
Color-coded. Master, you're so cool. And we'll go chat with them in the hotel or in the Stockpot Inn otherwise. Because each day they kind of panic a little bit more that they don't have a dance figured out. And that the festival's getting closer and closer. I guess we could hop ahead in time right now.
Yeah, because you got to go back over and do the chickens.
Right, dawn of the third day though, so maybe we'll just do it now. So I derailed that a little bit when Kamaro showed up. Yeah, we were playing a pachinko simulator. We don't have to get into pachinko though. Go back one topic prior, and we definitely played way different stuff. And I think that's because your parents were a lot more involved in what you were playing and getting the games for you, but also in playing with you.
Yeah.
So that's an aspect of it that I...
My dad was not an arcade guy, but, we had a pinball table. We had, all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he wanted to see what was up. So
he wanted to follow this stuff a bit. My parents were entirely checked out, but by being entirely checked out of it, I played what I wanted to. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't know or care what it was. So when you were saying that's what gaming was for you, was it was all arcadey stuff. There was no continuation to it other than unlocking cars.
Like, my mom is so anti-violence. I was not allowed to have Nerf guns as a child. Water guns were a stretch. So anything where violence was involved was a no.
Even like movies and TV?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think I had Grand Theft Auto when I was 10.
So that's why I read a bunch, because they would buy me whatever book. I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea when I was in middle school.
I don't want to talk about that book.
I know you don't, but that's probably my favorite book.
Oh, man. That's rough.
I know. It's just that...
Not rough that it's bad.
No, yes, it's a very, very good book, but it is your anathema. Anathema? I think it's anathema. It's real bad for you. You can't do that one.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
My dad read it to me. When I was...
It's so dry. There's pages of species names.
It was the Great Illustrated Classics version or something.
Oh, was it abridged?
It was abridged. It wasn't Great Illustrated Classics, though.
I think that has influenced, what I like more than it should have.
Probably.
Just minute lists of things.
I can't argue that it's not an impactful book.
Yeah, it's just, that was... 20,000 Leagues doesn't have that much violence at all in it.
No.
But, stuff like that, stuff like Glenn Cook's Cruel Wind, stuff like, I can't even think of too much of it. Mostly Glenn Cook.
I'm not talking about Majoras here because these parts right now, there's not a lot to say. I'm not coming across characters I haven't encountered.
We've spoken about Tingle.
Yeah, we talked about Tingle. We talked a little bit about this area, I think. Back behind Tingle here are the Gorman brothers, who have they're the counterpart, of course, of not Talon, the other one, Ingo.
Right.
But there's multiples of them now. And we'll just take a look. I'll just run back here. Yeah, the Ingo brothers here, and that's translated somewhere online. The Hylian. I guess it's Terminian. Yeah, so you get these guys. I didn't... Oh, I'm at the other end where you jump out with the horse. Oh, fuck me.
GG. Is that Song of Healing?
Mm-hmm.
Does that bring the fucking fence line back?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I never knew that.
That's what this series is for.
That's cute.
Gorman track rear gate. Yeah, so this is the rear gate, and without a horse I won't be able to jump in.
Yeah.
Which immediately tells you that Epona's not super dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me pop that off.
Does he not let you in if you're...
No, that's not the issue.
He's tired as fuck.
Does he say something different? Nope.
No?
He don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck.
I think you just move a little faster as normal Link. I don't know. Actually, maybe the spinning is better. But I'm going to have to be Hylian Link for the thing. Oh, so Romani's all brain scrambled. Because I wasn't here on the second night to fight them off. Which is my second favorite thing in Majora's Mask. It's them. Because fuck, they have no place being here.
Is it...
They're an imitation of the Flatwoods monster.
I don't remember that.
You wouldn't remember that. You wouldn't look up that kind of thing. Yep, there's my horse. Oh, yeah.
What?
What?
Flatwoods monster? What?
The Flatwoods monster. It's a very popular 1950s monster... Let me pause. It's a very popular 1950s monster sighting that looks like them. Or they look like the Flatwoods monster illustration that was in the newspaper back then.
Neato.
There was a whole story I can link you to, my favorite rendition, but it's...
I'm good.
Some kids saw what they thought was a meteor landing, and they ran off through some fields over there, and there's like a 9-foot tall thing that looks like that. That walked at them with its arms out.
The googly arms.
And they ran off, and when the feds showed up, there's a bunch of burn marks and radiation, but it ain't here.
Cool.
And that's about it.
I'm all about that.
And they said, you saw a barn owl.
Yes, they did.
So that's what they're based off of, the design of them. But that's not why they're my favorite. They're my favorite because, holy shit, what are they? And why are they in my Zelda? Her brain's all cooked. You don't get a whole lot out of her right now. Did you say anything different if I'm...
Nope.
No, we get the same. Although I think when she's normal, you get a little bit more or less out of her. Oops, sorry.
Is that a Poe?
No, that's one of them.
That's what that thing's supposed to look like?
No, that might be a Poe. Yeah, it's a Poe because it has a lantern.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned.
It just looks so little like either. I believe what we could go do, in case I forget it. Village of Milk.
Milk.
Before
Aren't you too young for milk?
Well, that's part of what I like about this Them saga, is when the moon's crashing, if you save Romani, and she's normal, on the third night, Cremia lets her try the milk, regardless, even though she's too young, because she knows they're going to die.
I see.
The crushing, oof of that. I'm not...
Let's get this kid fucking drunk.
Yeah, basically.
This is gonna suck either way.
I need to not run out of time today. But I don't recall... I'm not worried about time just yet. Where her diary is. So I wanted to go read it. Because it should be all filled in now, because it's all the way up to and past.
Them.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Maybe she ate it.
Maybe it disappears if they get her.
Yeah, that's why she can't remember anything. She doesn't have her book.
And over here's the dog race. And I think on the evening of the third day, all the townspeople gather here. Because it's going to hit Clocktown. It's not going to hit here. Although, looking at the size of it, that's quite clearly not going to make a difference.
No. But I mean, all things considered, it's moving so slow. It's taken 3 days to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you about the 4th day glitch, right? Anyone watching this probably knows, but maybe you don't. At the end of the 3rd day, if you open up the telescope right at 00, you okay?
Yeah.
At your last second, you skip the day tick, and it goes to a 4th day. And
is there different stuff there?
all the character models and objects are where they are in the ending video. So, like, for example, out in, spoiler alert, out in Termina Field, everyone's lined up for Cafe's wedding.
Oh, shit.
Anju and Cafe's wedding.
Yeah.
And Cafe is like adult size and stuff. And they won't interact with you. You can't talk to them. You can I think you can just run right through them. They're like, they don't have collision.
Yeah, they're not entities. They're just...
Yeah, they're not like solid actors. And the most interesting one, though, is that the moon is set at a distance that, from where the first day where it starts and the second day and the third day, it's super, super far away. It's a speck.
Why?
And if you... I'm going to explain. And if you measure the distance of how far that is equivalent to a 7th day. Originally, the game was a week.
Oh, shit.
And they still have the starting point in for the moon. So when you loop over, it goes back to that default starting spot that would have been the 7th day.
Wow.
And the reason they didn't do that, one's time constraints, and two is because it introduced so much waiting.
Oh, yeah.
To the
There
game.
would have been so much weight. If it's the same amount of content,
A
it
lot
would have
more.
been... Yeah.
No, there would have been a lot more, but there would have been, say, the Anju and Cafe side quest that runs over several events on each day, would now be several events on all 7 days, and just...
Mind-bogglingly difficult.
At different points in the game, like right now, I could even attempt the beginning, and I could get the Cafe mask, and I could get a few things.
Yeah.
But I could only make it through the first day-ish.
Yeah, really.
Until I needed a hook shot or something. So the amount of times you would go through that, oh, I can progress to the 5th day of it now. And then restarting
Oh, yeah.
would have just been too much. And it started happening with like every quest where you could kind of do half of it and blah, blah, blah. Design issues.
Yeah, get them chickens, son.
Yep, I don't have anything really deep to say about this. I don't know how it works, except that Guru said that it makes the math, it makes things become adults in an instant. I don't know why it does that. Heard from my gramps, says the moon's gonna fall, something that big, it's sure to take this ranch down with it.
Poor chickos.
Whereas I want to see these guys in their prime as roosters.
Bummeroni, my
This
dude.
guy's rough. Double kill.
Oh, baby, a trip.
Might need your help keeping a few in my brain radar.
Braindar.
And this is as fast as I can go. I wish I could slap a bunny hood on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yeah,
never need
this
to
one's
use
a
it
slog.
again.
There's 7-ish?
Oh shit, I forget how many there are. Oh, I got one.
Maybe there's 10.
Yeah, sounds about right. Then there was 4 here at least.
Mm-hmm.
I see one over there.
Yeah, there you go. You got them all. You'll have them once you get this one and 2 to the right.
Mm-hmm. I've never let up on the button when they're transforming.
Neither have I.
And I'm not going to.
Nope. Do 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 grow its cocks.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Big freaky red chicken eyes.
Yeah.
All of the masks have real freaky faces. They're real weird.
I don't have regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied here. You can have this from me.
Neat that they have like a punk dude in there.
He's an ocarina as well.
Yeah.
He fucking dies.
Oof.
You remember?
No.
I'll explain in a second.
Wearing middle finger rings and mohawk and skinny as a rail and...
Yeah. In Ocarina, he's the one that you take... There's like a remedy for poison or something. He's in the Lost Woods,
Mm-hmm.
and he ran away. His dad's the carpenter.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And
yeah.
he ran off there, but he turns into a skull kid before you can get that to him. So he doesn't, I guess, doesn't die, but ish. Well, it's not even clear really what happens to him. I guess he turns into a skull kid. That's the only.
You fight Skull Kid now?
Go right now?
Yeah. Will you win?
No, I can't even get into the moon because the giants. I don't have all the giants to stop the moon, so it'll just hit. I keep hitting him with Deku bubbles though.
Doink.
He doesn't like that. Keaton's here.
Yeah.
And a few more rupees. That's what I'm gonna do before I reset this cycle. Is just
Yeah. Get some Zenny, some Gil.
some Dran.
Dram.
I've been playing lots and lots of Brave Fencer Musashi.
Isn't that the one from
Squaresoft.
Root
Root Trick.
Fuck.
Sir Little Turd.
The one we played. Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud. Dram. Dark Cloud. Is
Oh,
Dram.
I don't know. Dran's in Brave Fencer Musashi. Musashi, sorry. What is
Fencer
that?
Mufasa.
Yeah. What is the one in...
It's Dran.
Is it Dran?
It's Dran.
Isn't Dran also the big, like, dog thing with wings?
Yeah.
This is Dran's cave. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is where I want to go. Scusi.
Dark.
I'm going to look that up real quick.
Easy money. Yeah, I'm not getting. It's Gilda.
Gilda.
Fuck.
Yeah, Dran is...
It's a big. Yeah. I thought it was Dran.
Dran's in it,
because
it's just
giant
not money.
Doggo. Fuck. Fix it. Edit that one out in post.
What, fix it?
No.
Not
Me
knowing
being
about Dran.
wrong.
No, we're leaving them all in.
Shit.
I didn't know you felt that way about Mario Kart.
No, yeah, like that is like the epitome of a video game. Like that is a video
Yeah, that's-
video game. That is what a video game
That's a video game as fuck.
like
Right.
it's not competitive because there's so much bullshit, but that's video games to me. Video
Right.
games, like, I can compete in video games and there are competitive video games, but the best video games to me are amusingly competitive. Not Mario Party level bullshit, but you know.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. You know, well, yeah. I would say if there's anybody that would know what I'm trying to say for just about fucking anything. Oh boy, yeah. Get that weight, man.
Yeah, so you went and played all that because your parents actually helped guide you. And then,
I was pushed. I didn't choose this fate. I didn't ask for this.
they left me alone, and this is
Adam
what I asked
Johnson
for.
video games.
Weird games where you have to sit around waiting and deal with creepy masks and people dying. And then when I wasn't playing this, I was playing Final Fantasy VIII. Which is...
Fucking going on.
I didn't get introduced to that till I was in PA. Ninja Chris introduced me.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, because he used to pretend to be Sasuke from the Ninja Robot.
What?
Yeah, you never played Goemon.
Impact?
No, not Impact. One of your party members is a robot.
Oh.
He's the little guy with the blue hair that's spiky,
Nope.
and when he jumps, he flips a whole lot.
Nope.
All right. You have.
You have Goemon and Impact, and that's what I know.
There's Goemon, there's Bisumaru, there's Yae, and there's Sasuke. Or Suzuki, as I call them. And he's a robot.
Sea bass or something.
There's
one of
there's Sega Bass Fishing.
No. Like Suzuki.
Or you're asking if it's a kind of bass?
Yeah, I thought that was a word for a variety of fish.
Wait, what the hell? How does this work? It's been too long.
Suzuki is Japanese sea bass.
Okay.
Yes.
Totally.
She got a big chin.
Yeah. She's the cuckoo lady in Ocarina.
Hmm.
That you collect.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Anju.
Do 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 boo boo. Do 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 do.
I forget how you get the reservation. You have to come at a certain time, and she just believes you. And
Can't you go to the postman's place and you do the counter, the time thing?
Yeah, I totally can. I'm just fucking around with the Anjou Cafe side quest a little bit here to get another mask.
Hmm.
Just, it's easy for me to talk while I'm doing it.
Does the cafe mask get you anything at this point?
Not really. I think I can get a...
Just iterates that quest.
Iterates the quest, but I'm going to have to go through that step again in the future. What it does get me is a heart piece right now. There's a lot of things I could be doing to get a heart piece right now. That's just the one that I'm doing. Actually, while I'm waiting, there's no reason not to go get...
Yeah, the box.
Let me see if I can do this.
What?
Nope, didn't work.
Just hold it?
If you just hold it,
It's too far.
No. It'll slingshot you. I did this like a million times before. Nope. It runs a little bit differently on not real N64, I'd say.
Yeah, we built this one from parts from the Trash Island.
Yep.
This is a Sony N64.
It's an MSI N64. Yeah, it's a shame. I would love to capture this off an N64, and I have. A lot of my Majora's videos are. But
risk.
it craps out. Oh, wait.
Alright, Spagos.
Madame Aroma's room.
Yeah, get the... Yeah, don't you get the pig mask? Pig mask? Pig
Not just yet. I have to beat the Deku Butler in the race. to get that. And that's after I beat Odawa. He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm so very worried. I can get food down my throat and I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't done anything though? Oh dear. It's again.
So she's looking for...
Yeah, she's Kafe's mom.
Yeah. Huh. Ah.
And something I only learned when I saw a video. Never check this out. Just, why would I go in this room? Here. And there's a diary you can go read.
Oh, okay. Wedding soon. It might be early, but I finished my wedding mask. Wonder if Anju has made hers. She tends to do things at the last minute, so probably not. There's a gathering of the fellows at the milk bar tonight. Plan to show off my wedding mask and talk about my sweetheart as best I can.
Freaking Chris Chan.
Honest and true. True and honest.
My true sweetheart. Don't think there's anything else here.
Is that boy dead yet?
No. Amazing.
Pardon me, is that woman dead yet?
Gorman. That's fun. Uh-huh.
Oh dear me. Gorman. My Percy so wet. That video still kills me. Oh.
Yeah, I still rewatch that probably once a week. Excuse me.
Is it just moist?
My pussy's so wet. No, it's wet.
No, but the title of the video.
Yeah, the title of the video is moist.
I love how many people hate that word.
Oh yeah, I
That's
didn't know that was a big one. TJ told me that years and years ago that he hated that.
Why? One of my first girlfriend's roommates hated the word bucket because it sounded too much like fuck it. And she was from, I forget where. It was just so impolite. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's a fucking word.
That's a bit of a leap.
She also hated moist. You can bet every time it rained, I would complain about the moist dirt in my bucket.
Oh.
That ain't bad. For N64?
No.
That ain't bad. Man, I gotta lose some weight. There are some attractive girls in the market.
Oh, please tell me more.
No. It's difficult.
You like these masks?
Are those ones they were gonna use, or are they just decor?
I think they're for the festival.
Mm.
They don't fit on humans. They're huge.
No, but you know, they could blow up in a
Oh, that they were going to use for the game.
yeah.
Like that they go on Link. Not that I know of. I think they're just decoration from the start. Like they're in here too.
Oh, yeah. You want to backflip over that?
I could.
And just go around.
Yeah, it's a little faster actually. I can grab fish here and grab bugs. Bugoids. Right, we'll have to do this at a point. Or did I do this already? With the deed?
I don't believe so. You have Cafe's mask.
Yeah. I don't think she'll talk to me while she's doing this though.
I'm probably peeking some serious audio.
That's
All
fine.
these grunts.
It's fine.
Man sounds.
I know you can get in there at one point. Here's the knife chamber.
Knife chamber?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah. It's called
Knife
the
chamber?
knife chamber.
Follower. It says,
Yeah, just wait.
no admittance.
Just wait.
No.
I forget when the sweet spot is for telling her that you have a reservation and she just like believes you. Or what the deal with all that is. But
Do you get anything for finding all the little cows?
no, not for finding them. There's a question that Keaton asks you regarding the cows. And they're bobbleheads, so you can do this.
Yeah. It's the one at the bank. Bobbles.
Yep.
Real good.
Actually, I don't know if I'm going to even be able to get the heart piece
How
from
many
this.
bobbleheads have you honed in your life? Like a legit bobblehead. Like
That I've owned?
Yeah.
0.
What?
One?
Never had any bobbleheads.
No. I
I
had
think
one.
I've had one that I got at a baseball game.
Like of a person.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Did you have any bobblehead-like objects?
Yes, I had one.
What was it?
It was a bobblehead of the devil.
Great.
How do I get this stupid thing? I don't remember.
No, you don't. Goron. You have to be a Goron, right?
I guess so. Oh, I need to go back in there. I think I need to go back in there. Or is it on the second day before the Goron arrives? So if you're here when he's here, then you get this. You can listen in on this. What is this? Delivered this to you. Oh, wait. From the post box. That's not what I mean. From the post box here.
So by Cafe's house.
Yeah.
Fucker. Go to his house, fucker.
Oh, right. Please tell me. It's a secret.
It's a secret to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
What is the clue?
I guess you'll have to find out. Now, give me
Side
a room.
jumping.
Yeah, you might have to be a Goron. I didn't think that had anything to do with it, though. I thought you had to just talk to her about it at a certain time. Or within a certain window.
I really think it's... Oh?
I think I goofed by asking her earlier. Yeah, you might just have to be ignored. Totally booked. Or is it tomorrow when he's supposed to check in, you show up and say that that's your name?
Could be.
Yeah. I feel like I should know that kind of thing, but it's been a while.
Been a hot minute. And then a cold one.
Oops, that's not the one I meant to play. Yeah, I'll do the next step of this, and then we'll call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's not a whole ton else, unless you would take it for a little bit.
No, I'm terrible at... Night of the first day. Grab him.
Yeah, it's the first day, huh? Why don't we do the thank you thing, too?
Can you get that spooky, scary fairy skeleton?
What?
Ding dong.
Spooky, scary, furry skeleton?
Fairy skeleton. Skeleton.
The fairy mask?
No, fairy skeleton.
I can get the Great Fairy sword. No.
Do you have the deed right now? No, you don't.
No.
You don't have the fucking stone.
I don't know what fairy skeleton you're talking about.
No, it's not a spooky, scary skeleton. Just that. That's it.
I don't think I can get a skeleton.
I just want to talk about that.
Oh, I think I can get the Keaton
Think
mask.
about it all the time.
Think about skeletons
Yeah.
around the clock.
I think it's my skeleton telling me to do that.
I need to make it into the daycare too before it closes.
Oh, you're slowing down time. Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, may as well. Yeah, we'll get in there. We'll do that. I'm gonna let you take a few shots at it, mostly because I have to hit the bathroom and I don't want to edit.
The daycare?
Yeah, it's called the Deku Daycare.
Oh, yes.
It's where they have the... Or is it the Deku Playground? I'm
I
sorry.
think it's the playground.
It's the playground.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that, but I'll do it.
We've got 99 rupees.
Yeah, we'll do it. I can do it eventually.
I'll just leave you for 1 or 2 attempts. I'm just hitting the restroom.
I've never found this appearance attractive.
No,
Like,
not really.
not even like on human proportions.
Nope. Yeah. I just brought it
How
by.
many more of these fuckers are there?
4. 4 more.
4 more?
So there's 5.
I see. Didn't you get the one over by cafes?
You don't have to. That one's there during the day.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
Ah. What up?
Yeah, it's another mask. Just checking off the real easy ones.
Yeah, boy.
Again, not a lot to say about that. She says everything. That one's pretty well explained.
Yeah.
I'll do a little reading one of these days when I'm procrastinating at work and see if there's any trivia behind some of them. I'd really like to know why the Great Fairy looks that way, other than polygons being sharp at the time. There you go. Lock it in.
I keep doing that. I don't know why.
Do what you do.
My lungs are just shutting off.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Give it a few
Okay.
shots.
Take a big suck.
Big suck or a big swig of your boomer
Big
juice?
sip. All right. All alone with you guys. Yeah. I'm not as good as at this at all. So we're gonna see how this works. It's faster than the current record. Minute 15, he says. Alright, which one's first? This over here. Oh, I think I already fucked it. Did I? Oh god, I'm so bad at this. What? I totally nailed that. That's some bullshit. Again, it's kind of an emulation thing, maybe, that might happen. I do not appear to have a shadow, which kind of sucks. Makes it hard to aim your fall. But we'll see how this goes this time. Because I can't be that bad at video games. So, we're just gonna jump there. Going for the long one. Can't do it, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. I could just be really bad at this part, though. Oh, fuck me. That was terrible. Yeah, I guess my aim is just really bad at this. But that's unsurprising. Can't hit. I think I go to this next one. Yeah, looks like my overshoot is just kind of bad. I think this one's fairly difficult. Kind of hit it. And then I don't think you can make it to the far one in time. But I'm gonna try, because I got nothing to lose. Woohoo! Did I not make it? Oh, no, I guess I did.
How's it going in here?
I did okay.
Just barely? Oh, nailed it.
Yeah, made it in 104.
Nice. Excuse me.
That's a strange name for a scrub.
Yep. Alright. Oh, you're just doing more?
I did not think I was, but...
You mashed through?
Yeah, okay. Do I get anything different for this?
Nah. You might actually even get a worse reward. I don't know. I never really stayed and did it again.
Yeah, I mean, I had to talk to the other guy to do it, so... I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
You got it. Yep, ooh, watch for the spins.
Yep, I get those often. But it just turns out I overshoot a lot, so I have that problem here.
As I usually do, I was thinking about Dompe the Gravekeeper while I was in the bathroom. And
but only in the bathroom.
Only in the bathroom. It's a surprise that I'm still thinking about him now that I'm out. I'm live casting this from the bathroom. And I was just thinking how much more interesting he is in Ocarina of Time than he is in this. Because I have so much to say about him, because in Ocarina he has a kid version and an adult version, and wow, nice.
Wow, did I do it?
Yeah, you did it.
Cool, what do I get?
You beat your time, too.
And it's less than a minute.
Very nice.
Boo-doo-doo-boo.
And I don't recall...
Did I come out on top on that? Yeah, I guess. Because we came in with 99, we're leaving with 99.
That's all we can hold, yeah.
Coolio!
How many times did you try it in the...
I failed once.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, I'm just, I don't play as much.
I still mess it up, especially second and third days.
Are they tougher?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they change.
Don't you have to fuck with this dude?
No. You can. Oops. See? I goofed on that right there.
Pshaw.
Come on now. No.
Oh, spicy, spicy.
Almost did it again.
Get it, son.
Now that I'm
You're winning, son.
an adult.
You're winning.
Why is this so sweaty?
Because it's me, boy.
Very warm person. There we go.
I try to be nice to everyone. But sometimes I can't be.
That's basically epic. We can head back at 11:30 for this bad boy.
Yeah, do that.
And then we'll grab the other two Deku Playground things, so that's taken care of. We never have to touch it again. Actually,
Can you repeat them and get the prize? Or can
you can't get a heart piece again, but you can get the rupees again. Yes.
But without the adult's wallet, it's kind of pointless.
Right. And that's not the best way to get rupees. If you just are going to farm rupees, you just keep like running to that chest basically and then playing this all the time.
Yeah. Lame.
Yep, you lame it out. Oh, right. Waiting out here's not going to help me because the front door is closed.
Yeah, you gotta go in the back. Hit it from the back.
Sneak out the back so no one knows you were there.
What's this giant bell? What's up with that?
It's a bell.
Neato.
That's about it.
It doesn't ring, it just clacks.
I wish I knew more. I wish there was something to do with bells, but this game doesn't have a bell motif. There's also this epic mask right here.
You mad, bro?
This epic lol face.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run on down here.
Spicy.
Like so.
Side jumping. Inverted it. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so about Dompe, I can't think of a whole lot of interesting to say about him once we get around to him. Zanakareni's pretty cool. Like, he's a kid, and then you sell him the spooky mask, which is apparently like made of coffin wood.
Oof.
Yeah, these grave robbers make them.
It's a faux pas.
Or something like that, yeah. And it looks like a re-dead face.
Oh, neat.
And then when he's an adult, he's Dompe the Gravekeeper, I guess. But he's like, he's dead or some shit. It's weird, because Dompe's a ghost, remember? And you race him and you get the hook shot.
Yes.
So I forget what happens to the kid. Oh, no, the kid turns into the Poe salesman.
Right.
Is the theory. But then, in the Majora's Mask guidebook, it has a picture of the Poe salesman guy, and it says Garo. So then that means he would be a Garo. You never got to the Garo, but the Garo up until then were a Majora's Mask exclusive race. I think I talked about this in
you wear the Garo mask.
Yeah.
And you go.
Which
what is it to the center of
Ikana Canyon.
Yeah, not the center, but
You enter into Ikana Canyon. Isn't she supposed to be here? She's usually just a little bit late.
Yeah, she is a woman.
Ooh, for damn.
Ha 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 ha.
There we go.
Hello. You trying to break through the wall?
Yeah, if I could do some... Oh, I can't use my sword here. If I could use some corner hacks.
Wall shot. That's about him.
Letter from him. Person, there's absolutely no mistaking it. It's from him. It's clear to me. Players. Letter, please put in the post box. When the letter is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Tell him that Anju is waiting for him. Please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared I can't go. She doesn't know for sure that he's been turned into a kid, but it seems like she suspects as much.
Yeah, something like that.
Now, oh, you see that texture freaking out?
Yeah. Thanks. It's new vape.
Huh?
It's this new vape. It's got a weird.
Just have a throat hit on it.
Yeah.
Because usually naked doesn't.
And it's not even like a throat hit. It just like catches. It like doesn't have much. It's a milder flavor, so it doesn't. Like I don't get enough flavor, so I just keep drawing, and it just.
Bummer. You think it's old? What's the expiration date on it?
I didn't look. I don't bother when I'm like.
So there's
from places like that most of the time.
There's two things I can.
Somewhere. It's right here.
Excuse me. There's two things I can do with this letter that I can think of off the top of my head, and the one would be giving it to the postman on the third day. When
Does this stuff have an expiration?
I thought they do.
I thought so too, but I don't see one.
And the other thing I
it's
can
not a
do
food
is mail it.
I can't remember the last time I put something in the mail.
No?
No, probably when I was in Japan.
Wow.
I mailed that postcard.
I mail stuff a lot.
I don't. I'm not a fan of the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah. I've always had pretty good experiences, and I like to mail stuff. I don't know, it's really satisfying to me. And I love receiving mail, even junk mail. I really like having stuff in my mailbox for me.
All right there, Fido. Really enjoying
Mail.
mail. Call you Steve from Blue's Clues.
It's mail time. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Wasn't the rumor when we were kids that dude went to jail?
What? Yeah, that he went to jail, and that's why he got replaced by Joe. But if he was going to fucking jail, why would he be around for a few episodes to, like, ease you into that? Alright, kids, I kind of sold a lot of crack. The rumor I heard was that he was doing crack, and that's why he went to jail.
Ah.
One of my teachers went to school with him.
Yeah, I remember that. Tell me that. One of my kung fu teachers trained with Darth Maul.
Cool. Did he beat him?
She did not. Well, I don't know. I'm sure at some point, yes and no. But apparently he's rather short, so they had to use some forced perspective to make him appear as tall as the other actors.
Ah. He's only in the one movie, isn't he?
Yeah, as far as I know.
It's been way too long.
But he's a cool dude. He's pretty seriously into
martial
arts.
Cool.
Which is why his stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet most of them weren't. Alright, how are we doing here? Run through this real quick. I need to be there when Cafe gets the... Excuse me. When Cafe gets the letter, so I can sneak into his house.
What time is that?
I don't recall. Normally, when I was a kid at least, I would just follow the postman from when he came out all the way around. But I don't think it's until the afternoon, if not the evening. Okay.
The time it takes is whatever.
1:15.
Oh, another 1:15. Hit it up, son.
Yeah, I forget what my strat with this one was. Oh, I remember now.
You wait for it at the corner or something?
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
And then kind of do the same here.
Yeah, you're getting it. Nice. Cleaned up. Yeah, I really am a lot worse at this.
Oh! Now we got it. What I like to do is I look at the track that they're on the ground, because they go around one of the colors.
Yeah.
And there's one more going around the outside. So.
But it's like hard to see your shadow. Like, I feel like it should be bigger.
I just know where it is. I'm not actually looking at the shadow.
Yeah.
I know that sounded really chody, but
I don't know. You might just be better at this than breathing.
if only that translated into a useful skill.
I don't know. You're pretty good at breathing in your apartment. It seems to kill everyone else.
Well, oh, my apartment?
Yes.
You're the only one that gets all these respiratory things.
Go does. Your sister does.
Go does?
Yeah. Remember, Go woke up with that death cold.
No, that's my sister.
Didn't Go wake up with, like, death?
No, he came here with bronchitis.
Yes, but I thought it resurged.
If it did, he didn't tell me that. And he just slept over last night, so it can't be that bad.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
Giving everyone Legionnaires.
I'm pretty good at doing a lot of things that kill people.
Yeah, like not sleeping.
Like not sleeping, like ingesting...
Stroke of midnight, by the way.
Oof, yeah. Our watches are synchronized.
Are you synchronized to Greenwich?
I'm synchronized to Tokyo time.
I do have dual time on this. I could set one to Tokyo.
That's what Mana's is. She has 2 faces on it, and she keeps one to Tokyo and one to... Oofgang.
Yeah, doesn't he run the fuck away?
Nah, he always goes back in, but I have to wait for,
In the mail?
yeah, the mailman.
And then you race him from, like, the other side?
Well, it's not much of a race.
Well, you get there first.
Yes. When you can do that.
Yeah.
Second day is my favorite.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The music's a little...
Dongeros.
Yeah, that's one of the frogs related to the Dongero quest. The cool thing is, you never get to see Dongero.
Right.
You've got his mask, so you know he's a massive frog.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, they say that you've lost a lot of weight. So he's
got to be like
a big
King Zora size.
Yeah, right. That I've always imagined him as like the Zora King, but as a frog. I like that kind of character. That he's like known, but you don't...
Yeah, he's just out there doing stuff.
Doing frog stuff. Hey, I think I asked you this in the last episode. Do you prefer something being like really well explained and documented, or do you prefer a good mystery? Like leaving you hanging in a good way?
I believe I prefer an explanation.
Even if it's lame.
Yeah.
So like...
Because there's so much stuff in the world that's just, it's lame. Rather than, you know...
There's so much in the world that's just lame, which is why I like an orchestrated good mystery. Because in life I don't get left on a good cliffhanger. It's not intriguing.
If it's good cliffhanger, it feels so fabricated. It feels so contrived.
Well, no, cliffhanger. Like not getting to see what Dongero really looks like. Does that feel lazy to you? Or is that neat?
No, it just feels like they have no reason to make you see him. Like, that mundane response, that is my response. I can appreciate that there is a mystery to it, and that's what I'm here for, but, you know, for my own personal preference, I would like to have the dry Wikipedia page.
Do you prefer something not ending or having a really bad ending?
The problem is, I
mean cliffhanger or a bad ending. Not ending as in that it's continuing. I mean, like they never get the funding to make a second of whatever it is. Or they do make the second and it sucks.
That was a little tougher for me. You know.
That's what I was going for with the first one. I really misworded it bad.
Yeah, that one's tough to say since I'm so... I avoid endings on my own.
Waiting for fucking Godot here.
Yeah, really. Godot was the waiting we had along the way the whole time. The friendships. I would have to say... a poor ending.
You'd like to see what they would attempt?
Yeah, because I can always say, you know, I have that understanding that maybe the funding just didn't come through the way it could have. You know, maybe the
team didn't come together the way it could have.
Yeah, you know, the way the stories change. and Fuliculi is an interesting...
I was not saying it, but I was thinking it.
You were. You certainly were. And Progressive was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Alternative was a big flop, except for Haruhara saying she has a big cock.
And stop being a cock block.
Yeah, stop being a cock block. And
all of her cock-related lines were good.
Girls Go to Venus. I have a big penis.
Yeah, I've got a massive penis.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was the best part of that series.
And it was so forced, but it was still funny.
Yeah, because it's said with Haruhara on top of a fucking taco van with a giant sniper rifle, with her guitar like a giant sniper rifle, fighting something. I forget what it was.
Yeah, see, I don't even remember what it was. It was like a
robot monster. But Progressive was much better. I enjoyed that. That was a good season 2.
Fuliculi might be the most interesting example of this because you get to see the same team follow up really well and fail.
And
you get to see both versions where it gets left on a cliffhanger and cinches up well.
So is Naota in any of it?
No.
That's good. I like that. I like anthology stuff where it's you.
I thought the one guy was. He's not. As far as I could tell, he has a totally different name. And
so that satisfies both my aversion to endings and my desire to see more.
That's right. I used to have that really bad, and I still do with a very few things, but I got over it. And what got me over that was finishing Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah.
I avoided that like the plague for over a decade.
Yeah, it's just I always want to have that last page open.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never want to close that book.
Right. And you never get to experience that again. It might be a really awesome ending, but you get to experience it for the first time once.
Don't you have to be on the other side of the river?
No.
Oh. I thought he would run away from you.
No.
Fuck it up.
No, he doesn't care that you're there.
Okay.
And then you just creepily wait. Can I look at this before he's here?
It appears not.
No, he has to tell me.
Fucking leaped.
He has to tell me about it first.
Oh, you're gonna see him coming. Corner shoot him.
Wait, can I?
There he is! Oh! You're using your Shaggy powers.
That's not going to age well.
No, it is not.
Hi, we're both wearing masks.
No, but you're wearing shaggy green shirt. And your little pale legs are like khakis.
Very true.
And you're about to take the mask off of somebody.
Yeah.
In a mystery.
Yep.
Therefore, Link is young Shaggy.
Confirmed.
He's also scruffy blonde.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo or Shaggy?
Ooh.
Turned into this by a strange imp.
Scooby-Doo Shaggy. I mean, you've got some good wasn't me phases from Link throughout the years.
Wasn't me.
But when you see the Zelda looking for stuff in the grass and it's just the ass shot, there was no way it wasn't Link.
That was targeted.
You can't say it wasn't me to that.
I'm digging through this text right now to pull out anything interesting I can. So far, all of it, you can just read it, and what it says is what it is. But
so it's basically just
he not only was he turned into a child, but Skull Kid.
So was that like a Song of Time thing that Skull Kid did? So does that imply that Skull Kid knows songs of power on the ocarina?
No, he can just point at you and do that to you.
Oh.
And it's not Skull Kid. Majora can just turn you into stuff. He did it to you. He turned you into a Deku, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Without a song. The more interesting implication here is... Now, he turned him into a younger Cafe, so this doesn't really hold up. But when he turned you into a Deku, he yoinked a Deku's soul and like slapped you on it. Or in you or something. Is that he murked some kid that was just nearby and jammed him into that body.
But he still looks like Cafe.
Yeah, that's why I just said it doesn't really hold up. He just age regressed him. And I don't know.
I don't know, maybe he's going a little crazier.
Don't know. So we turned him into a kid, and once he was a kid, or just before he was a kid,
He made this marriage pendant.
no, hold on. I know I can... Sakon, the burglar, stole his wedding mask. And it's like a great mega shame if you show up to your wedding in this world without your wedding masks. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Anju anyway. And here, I get the option I can take it to Anju, or I can... Oh, there you go.
A secret from everyone.
Right there. Now, I think if I talk to him a little more... Here we go. Things that get stolen in this town always make their way to the curiosity shop. I'm waiting for that to happen. Stand on that crate and peek into that hole. Which, if you don't have a guidebook or anything, this ruins your life. Because you just gotta watch around the clock, basically. Until guys show up to sell things, like the all-night mask. And you can watch some interesting conversations here. What I'll probably wind up doing is going to Wiki or something and finding the timestamps for those.
Yes.
That guy. And now he won't show up here if you go hit him in the bomb bag.
You're right,
Because you kill him, so he doesn't show up. So if you want the all-night mask, you have to let him rob the lady.
Oof.
Which I've already let happen. So he will show up, but I don't have enough rupees to buy the all-night mask once he does show up.
How is it that you get the adult wallet?
I think it's a spider house.
Yes.
Or,
yes, it is.
Or that's how you get the giant's wallet. One of the two. One of the two. So now we have that. I can either give the pendant to Anju, which progresses that story, but I don't think I can do the progression that she's going to give me. Because she's gonna give me something to run back to Cafe, and then he's gonna peace out to Ikana Canyon.
Yes.
And I can't get there without the Gara mask, which I can't get yet. I can give the pendant to his mom though.
And she will...
And she will give me a heart piece, I believe.
Yeah, smash it. Oops. Yeah, heart piece time.
Hola.
Hello.
You.
Dee-doo-doo-doo.
Or is it the letter?
It's the letter from Cafe?
Find anything.
Oh. Okay.
Or was it... Shit, I don't remember. It was a letter from Anju that I had before.
Yeah, really.
No, I think I need to follow it another step.
Huh.
Really should have done a little more research before doing these videos, but
That's weird.
we're doing it live.
Fuck it.
Woo! Bork!
Man, I crushed it at trivia yesterday.
Yeah, you're really good at trivia.
It's like my strong suit, except for movies.
Right. Even then, you'd probably know 4 times as many movies as me. Decided to wait for him, but he made my promise. I doesn't believe him.
So now you just go tell Cafe, hey.
Yeah, but Cafe's not going to be there
fuck.
anymore. The Curiosity Shop guy's going to be there. And I think Cafe leaves a letter for Anju that I can bring to his mom instead.
Mmm.
Guru's back. But it might be on the 3rd day, so. Whoa! Saw through the walls there.
Yikes.
A little bit. No, he's still here. Things that get stolen.
So maybe he's waiting for his mask to show up there?
I forget when he gives me the... Oh, no, the Curiosity guy's going to give me the Keaton mask. Regardless. Yes, we will. I'm going to do a little research and make a list for the next 3-day cycle.
Yeah.
Keep things a little bit tighter.
That freaked out for a second there. But that's fine.
Still recording okay? My frame rate's not jumping up and down at all like it usually does.
No.
Oh.
So does that mean he's left a letter that you can take?
Let's find out.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
Double time again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the night. See if the Curiosity Shop guy's there. Sort of forget what the step after the pendant is. There we go. As many times as I've done this. Here we go. The green hat kid. Message from Cafe. Cafe, I've known him since he was real little. So, brat. Here we go. So he always wears the Keaton mask.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, whatever. He's just a weirdo. Gave him that mask a long time ago when he was just Little Cafe. Now he's Little Cafe again.
Never really took off on SoundCloud, so...
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but I have to advance the plot.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Cafe's mask of memories. Accepting this keepsake doesn't make much sense to you, but you should take it anyway. They know. Now, Cafe, he says he wants you to take this to his mother. Right. Okay. The letter to Mom. Yeah. So this was the one. Oh, and Cafe sees him, and Cafe's color just changes, and he goes running after the guy. The guy's a greedy thief named Sakon. He's from the Kana village. But we're not going to be able to do that. So, the letter to Mama is what I was mistakenly saying earlier.
Yes.
You could give to the postman, or you could give to Anju. I'm sorry. You can give this to the mom, or you can give this to the postman.
Mm.
So you have to run through this to this point again at least once or twice if you want to do both of those. And I think one version will get you the postman's hat, and one will give you the...
What does the postman's hat do?
Lets you check inside mailboxes.
Mm.
And you get a heart piece for that.
Mm.
Or I can get a heart piece right now.
Just get one now.
You think I should get the postman's hat, maybe?
It's up to you.
See if I can get it right now. Do a little research. Because he should be in his office just bugging out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if I give him that mask, if I give him that mail, he should be pretty stoked about that. Aside from Mario Kart, what was your favorite racing game?
Probably Gran Turismo 4.
4.
Yeah. 4 was where it was still multiplayer was still new enough, like online multiplayer was still new enough that it did not control all of that game's development.
Don't slack off. The heavens and the wife are watching. Mayor Gator.
Nice.
Oh, that's the mayor's line. I was
Yes.
going to say, the postman doesn't have a wife.
Uh-huh.
So he's over here losing his shit.
Grat.
And this guy is like... Does he have the letter to Cafe?
He might.
Look on the bed.
I see it, yeah.
To me, the delivery schedule is the highest priority. He's like this big commentary on Japanese work ethic,
Mm-hmm.
if that wasn't readily apparent. Here we go.
So
So you give him like meaning in his work. Rather than letting him off,
mm-hmm.
you give him just meaning to keep working hard. This is a priority.
So he's a
Yes.
mail thief.
This is the highest of priorities. I shall deliver it. And you follow him. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I don't remember. Yeah, Gran Turismo 4 was still local multiplayer was still with it. You know, major player in that. Online multiplayer wasn't big enough at the time to control the development of it. After that, the single player, depth in those games kind of went away.
What console was 4?
PS2?
Okay. I'll have to try some of those. I've never played Gran Turismo.
I like them. They're arcadey.
Oh, that's a lie. I played a little at my grandma's house, that first one.
Mhm.
My cousin was playing it on PS1.
Oh god, Gran Turismo is so rough. It gets so much better. I've
This
played
answers
some
our
too.
question, by the way. It's not that letter. It's
Oh,
I'm reading it here.
yeah. I have a request. I want myself to flee too. Even if it just... Oof. Yikes.
This game's rough. It's, yeah. I thought this is neat. He writes schedules the same way that the Bomber's Notebook has them. Oh, I don't have that because I haven't replayed
Yeah.
I can let time speed back up as well.
Does that make him move faster?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, Gran Turismo 4. I did have one of the Forza games that was pretty good. It's just I like the not tech tree, but the upgrade stuff from the older Gran Turismo games and the Forza games where you pick what parts you upgrade and those affect how your car performs and handles and its weight and stuff like that. Now the upgrade system in Gran Turismo is just you vaguely upgrade the car to be more powerful or lighter. You can still adjust all the gear ratios and stuff like that, but it's just not... You're not going in and buying a sport clutch or a racing clutch or, hard tires or stuff. It's just you pick those in a menu instead because it's focused around multiplayer so that you can just pick everything. So I miss that. And then Ace Combat. It's just racing in the sky.
Racing and shooting in the sky.
Yeah. Very good.
I've never done this early. I usually do this as the second or third to last mask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, it's a hat.
Which one is it? Oh, the Postman's hat. Right.
Yep. Usually do this really, really late.
So is there anything particular in the mailboxes that you need to get?
No.
No? Just, it's something you can get? A box to check?
Yeah, basically.
Chugga chugga.
Well, what?
Away he go.
No, not yet. Order from the postmaster. Now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it.
So does he still have the letter to the dude's mom?
No,
Or
he
does
delivered
he
it
just-
to her in there.
Oh, okay.
You got the postman's hat. This dignified hat allows you to check the mail. You see to put it on. It might just suit you. And he pieces out.
Yeah, he dickers off real good. So can you go in and then get the heart piece from her?
Nope.
You just go there.
I don't have the Rulani's mask to get in there in the first place. Although I would like to give it to her that way and then see what she says once she has it.
Yeah.
Some item other than a letter has been deposited.
Do.
Epic. You know what I forgot to do on the third day?
What's that?
I didn't go back to the Dekus.
No, you didn't. Not much time for that. Yeah. So is this one that they're moving up and down and around this whole fucking track?
Who? What?
The Deku playground thing. Are they going?
Yeah, so they're going up and down and they're moving around.
Yuck.
You want to do it?
No, thank you, sir.
It might be closed. I think it closes at 10. So I might be able to start one and it won't stop me once I've started, but...
Oh, it's gonna be fucking close. Oops. Nope, that's it. Game over, man.
Yeah.
No time.
Just like that Super Bowl.
Yeah, what a shame that fucking was.
I'm glad I was...
Not great football.
Why did I take that off?
Because you run faster.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you can try for 3 straight days. Do it, son. Do it.
Oh my goodness.
Minute 16.
So that one's coming around that way. Oh, they're not going... Oh, the one is.
Yeah, the middle section is.
Oh, nope. Insta fail.
All right.
Oh, you want to do it?
Master show you.
Speak. Push speak. It's just a little late on that release.
Yeah, buddy. Let's get it done.
There you go. Ooh. Those little ones. I go okay.
No, fuck me.
Spun right off. Hope it doesn't close at 10. Please.
Oh shit, nice.
Okay, cool.
Maybe because it's the last day, they're just open.
Nah, I guess they close at 12. This isn't even the best one to go for first, I bet. Oh, okay. I've lost my magic.
Yeah, I've definitely got the umph on these for the moment, anyway. Do 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 brew do.
Might be the 6 beers.
Oh shit!
Just go ahead again.
Okay. Yeah, you're busy vaping. Too busy hitting
I'm busy
hitting
wondering.
the jewel.
Wondering how many drinks I had.
I don't know. I think I had 2, 3.
Did you finish the Sam Smith chocolate?
No, I did not open it.
What did you have in here?
Monster in that.
Oh.
Oh, this was bad. This is a poor choice.
You're okay. You're just fine.
Oh well. We'll get there. It's gonna be this time.
Oh, don't chase them. Because you fall way slower than they move forward.
Yeah.
I've learned that the hard way.
Alright. We've got 3 more. I get 1, you get 2.
Okay. Just go for the ones going up and down. No. Here you go. Just relax. You have more than enough time. Just wait for it if you're not confident.
Yep, my overshoot is way too much.
Alright. Excuse me.
Pardon me, big scrub.
Make you scorb.
Scurb. Gold scurb.
I miss Scurb.
Yeah, there's some good
Cool.
scurb memes waiting to happen, I'm sure.
Really not doing my best here. Three.
Yeah, you're over halfway done.
This one's a little tough because you have to like
Time the height and where your target is. Nice, you got it.
Can I just wait here?
I would try and go towards it some.
Oh! Oh, that's rough. Oh, but you make rupees as you're playing it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Too late.
Damn it. Damn.
Big boy fails. Posting this is gonna make me have extra oomph to get it right. Next
Yeah,
time.
really. So we have to beat all 3 days to get the...
Heart piece, yep.
Wow.
It's not that bad, it's just...
No. We just fucked it up.
Yeah, it showed up with too little time and 2 sweaty hands.
Mm-hmm.
Never actually failed
2
it.
sweaty mans.
I mean, I have fallen and like failed it once or twice, but...
So what's the plan for the remainder of the hour and a half you have?
I'm gonna put my money in the bank and then play the Song of Time. After whiffing all my money.
Ooh, banker.
Oh. Oops. No.
You're... Leave the 3 rupees. It's not that important.
It's important.
Boy, oh boy.
Very important.
Brap,
Brap, brap, brap, brap. rap.
I listened to a whole podcast about the origin of the saxophone the other day.
Cool. What about the Deku sax? The Deku horn.
Uncertain the inventor of that one. It was not Alfred Sachs.
Alfred Sachs?
I think, well, his last name was Sachs. I believe it was Alfred.
It's funny to me that the saxophone is a woodwind.
Yes. Inventor of saxophone. Bill Clinton. Adolph Sachs.
There you go.
Adolph Sachs. I knew it was one of them. But yeah, I've always enjoyed playing it. It's a very cool instrument.
You want to save that for next time?
Yeah, I can save that up.
Alright. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.